What's going on? It's your girl, JustT. I hope that you guys are all doing so blessed on this awesome day, y'all. I really do. And if you are new to my channel, I hope that you'll sit back, get comfortable, and watch my video. Give me a comment. Let me know what you think about it. Give it a thumbs up. And I also hope that you will subscribe, because I'll be getting it in, y'all, with the cooking thing. Yes, ma'am. I try to come through for y'all when I cook, okay? So today, guys, we are going to be making buffalo in a blanket. Buffalo in a blanket, right? Chicken. Buffalo chicken tenders in a blanket. Eventually, I'm going to definitely show you guys a buffalo wing recipe because I'm from there. So, how I don't know how to make them, right? Born and raised. Okay? So, but to get this going, because we're using chicken tenders, you're going to start out with some chicken tenders, chicken strips, whatever you want to call them. And I got these were already pre-cut. This is about a pound right here. And you can buy chicken breasts and cut them up yourself. You don't have to buy the ones that are already cut for you. But I washed those. I let them soak in some salt water for 5 minutes. And then just get all the little nasty little stuff to be on them. Because even though they're pre-cut, they still got to be cleaned. And a lot of the fat still just taken off with those. All right, so you're going to need some chicken tenders. Some chicken cut into strips. Also, we're going to be using 2 eggs. 2 eggs. And we're going to be using some all-purpose white flour. And we're also going to be using some white rice flour as well. Now, it doesn't matter which brand of rice flour that you use. This is also going to help as a binding agent with that flour. And we're also going to need some dough sheets. And these are by Pillsbury. Not endorsing them, but I do love they shiznai. All right. So I have a dough sheet. So you'll need one of those. Now, if you're making more than a pound of chicken strips, or you're making them for a party, I would suggest getting 2 of these. All right. And cheeses, I just purchased from the deli some. This is some not pepper jack. This is jalapeno cheese, and I have 5 of those. I like my stuff a little spicy. And I also have some mozzarella cheese. Doesn't matter what brand of mozzarella you use. Whatever one you like. Mozzarella cheese, all right? And for seasonings, we're going to use some black pepper. I need to get some more, y'all. It's almost gone. Black pepper. Also, you're going to need some garlic powder. We're also, because I'm making mine spicy now, as always, when I make my recipes or whatever, and you might want to try it. You never have to add the spicy. Take that, whatever seasoning that I'm using to make this recipe spicy, take it out, omit it, add something else that might, give you that flavor or just a hint of spice. But I'm also going to be using some cayenne pepper, Also, y'all know your girl got to have her sassoon. Yes, ma'am, gotta have sassoon. So I'll be using about 2 envelopes of sassoon. And see that top? Remember I was telling you guys, they all have a different top. Some of them are white along the top. They're all gonna be the same color along the bottom with the orange, but the tops get different. It could be yellow, white, and I usually get the one that looks more tan or a light orange. But this is one that I always use, all right? Just in case you guys are wondering. And we're also going to use some seasoned salt as well. Whatever seasoned salt you prefer, seasoned salt. Also going to use some onion powder. Also going to use some paprika. Also for sauces now, like buffalo wings, originally you use Frank's red hot sauce for buffalo wings. If you're from Buffalo, you know you need Frank's red hot sauce. You understand me, Frank's? But I'm not making buffalo wings. We're making some tenders, some buffalo tenders. So I'm not going to use this, but I just want to show you guys you can use some type of cayenne pepper sauce. Something hot, some hot sauce, whatever hot sauce you prefer. But what I am going to be using, and I love their sauces, Wild Wing sauces. I have one that's a hot. That's my husband's. But y'all, this is mine. I love the blazing one. I do. I really love them. I love it. It's hot, This is really, really hot, but it's really, really good. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna clear this off a little bit, and I'm gonna get this ready, and we about to make it happen, Captain. All right, see y'all in a minute. Yes, okay, guys, so we're back. What's up? We're back, and now we're about to mix up our seasonings. And into this bowl, I have 1 tablespoon of granulated white sugar. Into that, we're going to also add 1 tablespoon of each one of these seasonings. I'm going to add a tablespoon of black pepper, add a tablespoon of that. We're also going to add 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, add a tablespoon of that. This is going to be like our little seasoning that we're going to season up that chicken with. We're going to also add this into the flour as well. So we're going to add, I'm going to do a half tablespoon of this seasoned salt. I try to watch like my salt. And this is the paprika. I'm going to add a tablespoon of paprika as well. And we're also going to add a tablespoon of onion powder as well. And for the cayenne pepper, I'm going to do 1 teaspoonful of that. I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And like I said, you don't have to make this spicy, you know? You don't have to. Use your judgment or whatever when you're doing your spices. You can still make this without making it spicy. So what we're going to do now is just going to incorporate all those seasonings with one another. Let's get them together. Come on, y'all. Get them together. Just let them get married, you know? Marry one another. This smells so good, y'all. Trying to make sure I'm mixing all of them up. And so now we're going to move over to the next step, to the chicken. Okay, guys, we're back, and now we're about to get to the chicken. So what you want to do is you're going to get your 2 packs of your 2 envelopes, of your Sassoon, and you're going to put 1 envelope on each side. I'm trying not to say package because I don't want nobody to think you're going to use that whole box. So 1 envelope per side on your chicken. And you're just going to sprinkle that right over your chicken. Just sprinkle it right over. That's Sassoon. Sprinkle it right over your chicken like so. And then I'm going to flip this over and I'm going to repeat the same thing that I just did now. And I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have that other side covered with Sassoon, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my seasoning blend that we mixed up, and I want to use about half of this seasoning. You want to save some of that as well because we're going to add this into our flour as well. So use about half of your seasoning, all right? So I'm just going to sprinkle this all over on one side. I'm going to flip these over, and I'm going to do the same thing to the other side as well. And these are going to be good, y'all. They're going to be good. I love this. Oh my gosh. It tastes so good, you guys. I'm telling you. Y'all gonna like this. I really think so. So I'm just gonna sprinkle some more right on the other side. We're gonna get in there in a minute. We're gonna have to get our hands up in there. And so the rest of this, I'm gonna add it into that flour and we're gonna mix that up as well. So I just added the rest of my seasoning into my flour mixture. And this, I'm just gonna get all the seasoning on there. Oh my gosh, this smells so good. Just get it all in there, right? And when you're using raw foods, y'all know that, especially chicken. Just make sure you wash your hands, like, you know, in between before you pick up this bowl. Don't just grab this bowl, you know, with your hand after you've handled raw meat. Ain't nobody got time to get sick. Where they do that at? Yeah. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to mix up this flour and we're going to move over to the next step, y'all. Okay, guys, welcome back. We got that chicken nice and seasoned. And so now with those 2 eggs that I had in that bowl, I just lightly beat them up, beat those eggs ass. No. So what we're going to do is we're going to get what, if you're using hot sauce or whatever sauce that you're using, I would tell you to use, especially, well, the thing is, I'll say this. If you're using hot sauce out the bottle, use a half a cup and add it into your eggs. But since I'm not using hot sauce and I'm using, really hot elements, and this batch right here is going to be for my husband, so he's not real big on spicy spice, so this is hot. This is hot enough for him. So I'm going to add in like a couple tablespoonfuls. I'm going to eyeball this though, and I'll let you guys know. So I'm going to try and measure it for you. So first I'm going to start out with 1 tablespoon of this hot wing sauce. So I'll know when I see the color, I'll know. I can tell that I'm going to add in another one. I'm going to add in another one. Yeah. So I'm going to say, if you're using something like this wild wing sauce, like their sauces, and you want it hot, but not like suicide hot, then I'll say go in with like 2 tablespoons full. And with mine, I'm going to do the same with the blazing. I love this. It's hot, but it's so freaking good. I almost cussed. It's so good though. It is. And so you're just going to mix that into your egg like so. And that's where some of that spice is going to come from, because I'm using mine too. I'm going to dip it in some of that blazing sauce. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to get our chicken. Let me see if I can show you guys this. Going to get our chicken. So you guys can see. Okay. So you're going to take your chicken and dip it into the egg mixture. Dip it into the egg. Oh, yeah, that hot sauce in there. Let the excess drip off. You want it to drip off as much as you possibly can, because if not, it's going to cause clumps to form into your flour mixture. All right. Oh, Lord have mercy. Yeah. Don't laugh, y'all. Hope y'all blinked and maybe you didn't see that. All right. So you're going to put it into the flour. Put it right into your flour, your seasoned flour. And then you're just going to put this on a rack. If you have a rack, like a pan rack, you want to put it on there, and you want to let it sit while you're heating up your oil on the stove. So I have my oil heating up right now. You want your oil to be at least like 350, 325, 350 to cook these. These don't cook long at all. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to continue on with dipping those chicken tenders into the egg, letting it drip off the excess egg, and then dipping it into my flour. And once I get that all done, I'll be right back. Okay, guys, welcome back. So I went ahead and I floured up that chicken in the order that I showed you guys, all right? And I let it sit on here while I was preheating my oil. So you want to use some type of oil, canola oil, vegetable oil, other than olive oil. And go ahead and preheat your oven as well for 350, because we're going to be putting these into the oven, all right? So we're about to get started and putting this chicken into this pan. Okay, so our oil is nice and hot, And we're going to just go ahead and put these on in there. And you're going to want to cook this chicken for about 5 to 6 minutes. All right? And you don't want to overcrowd your pan either. So if you have to, cook them in batches. Because if you overcrowd your pan, it's not going to fry well. It's going to just more or less boil. Alright? So I'm going to do 4 pieces of these. And I'm going to let these fry for, like I said, like between 5 and 6 minutes. Alright? And then I'll come back and we'll move on to the next step. Alright guys, so I'm like on my last little batch of chicken and I'm turning it over. And also to let you guys know, I have my stove setting on a 8. So you want it on medium high. You want your chicken to get nice and crispy. So that's what we're looking like so far. And you want to put them back on a wired rag to drain off, not paper towel. If you put them on a paper towel, that is just going to make them soggy. Alright? So I'm about to be taking these out. And we're going to move over to the next step, y'all. Come on, walk with me. Okay, guys, so I'm back. And I just opened up that dough sheet. I don't never open that up on no camera because that stuff scares the heck out of me. But anyways, you may have to, you're going to lay it out. If you have parchment paper, that would be awesome. If not, you still want something that you can lay it out on because it's going to be big, a cutting board, something. And if you're using a cutting board, I would suggest spraying some, that Pam, or put a little bit of butter on your hand or something and rub the bottom of it so that it doesn't stick. And I'm just rolling it a little bit with this. Does not have to be perfect because no, it does not look perfect. It doesn't have to be. It's just dough, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to, and also, let me show you, because the cheeses, the mozzarella cheeses, they were slices and I cut those in half. That jalapeno cheese, cut those in half, all right? And so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just cut a long piece of dough off. Let me see. Let's cut a long piece off. Long piece off, right? And we are going to get our chicken tender, which is nice and crispy. We're gonna get that. My husband about to come in and help me, y'all. He's so funny. But we're going to get that chicken tender. And you don't have to do this step, but I'm going to add a little bit of that on top. I'm about to let you do one in a second, just so watch what I'm doing, because I'm going to need you to do this so the people know that it's easy to make, babe. Don't get it acting crazy. I don't know. Y'all, you can sip it a little bit, though, but you can pour, some hot sauce or something on it, and just going to brush some of that on there. It's going to be a little spicy, babe.
What?
It's going to be spicy.
Are you trying to kill me?
No, it's just going to be a little spicy. So you're going to do that, and see, that's that jalapeno cheese on there. Yeah, babe. Jalapeno cheese on there. And look at that. It's the same thing. Pepper jack, jalapeno cheese, whatever. It is the same cheese. Monterey Jack has pepper.
Well, shut your mouth. I go on.
So silly. But I'm gonna also with this add a. Babe, come on, stop for a minute. I'm trying to do my video. Like, don't come in here causing issues, cause we're gonna get with you, okay?
I'm sorry.
So also. We're going to add some mozzarella cheese on top, y'all. I'm sorry. He's just coming in the kitchen. You know what I'm saying? So then you're going to grab that sheet of that dough, the dough sheet, and you're going to just start wrapping. Start wrapping it. And you want to make sure everything is closed. You want to make sure it's closed. All right? So you're just going to wrap that chicken up in there. And I'm going to show you, too, how to fill up some little spots. That might not be closed because this is just dough and it's doughy. So if it tears or breaks or whatever, it's not a big thing. It's not going to matter. All right. So you're just going to wrap it around that. But you want to keep everything, like I said, you want to keep it all closed because we don't want none of our cheese to come out of there while it's baking in the oven. This is going to be so good. I hope you guys can see all of this. And I just cut them longer. I'd rather have it longer than shorter, if that makes sense. And see, I'm going to just pull some of that off like that and just pinch it some. See how that's opened up? right there, that's all good. Just pinch it up. And also, let me show you this too. For something like that, just gonna take a piece of this dough sheet, just rip a piece off, and just add that right on there, like so. Yep, because when it bakes up, you're not gonna be able to tell. Trust me. All right. And same with that part. It's gonna rip off a piece of this dough. Just tear a piece off. Put that on top like so. So it doesn't matter, if you cut them uneven or however it may be. When it cooks up, y'all, it's gonna be the same. But we want to try and keep that cheese in there. All right. And I'm gonna do one more for you guys. So again, see if you guys can see this. So what we're gonna do again, we're going to cut this dough sheet the long way. You want to cut it. Like I said, it does not have to be, even or whatever. And we're going to get a piece of chicken, make it a nice one. Let me find a nice chicken tender. Oh, this one looks like a nice one. So you're gonna get your chicken tender. Oh, that is crispy, y'all. It's crispy. Get your chicken tender. Add some of that sauce on there, whatever sauce you're gonna use. Add that on there, and we're gonna brush that on like so. Just brush it on there, right? Put whatever cheese you want on there. So this one I'm going to just do the mozzarella cheese on this one. And I'm going to put 2 pieces of mozzarella cheese on here, guys. 2 pieces. Because we want this to be cheesy, right? So like so. And you're going to, again, move that cheese down some. Because we do not want it to come out. So I'm going to do it like that. Just till it meets, the ends of your chicken tender. And we're going to take that dough again, start trying to wrap it from the top, and we're going to go around it. Just keep going around. Like I said, it does not matter if it's even or not. It doesn't matter. It's dough. It is. I feel like I'm wrapping up a mummy or something. Continue wrapping it. And hopefully you guys went ahead and preset your oven for that 350. And you might be a better rapper than me. You understand? But it's all good. It's all sticking to my freaking hand. Cause JustT gonna make it do what it do. It don't matter. It's gonna still come out real nice and good. And now we're just gonna cut off a piece of that dough again and just finish it. I'm just gonna cut a piece off. Gonna cut it off and keep it moving like we ain't missed not one step, okay? Oh, gee, it's sticking. It's kind of sticky though. And just keep wrapping it. And just pinch it. Like I said, if you have to, just pinch them. And I'm going to get a piece and I'm going to cover that up. So it's going to, once again, just tear a piece off that will fill in that missing spot that you had. But guys, these are so good. And kids, again, I think this is a kid-friendly recipe because the thing is about this dough, it doesn't matter if they mess up or it tears or whatever, you can always just add more on to wherever it tore at. And kids love that because yeah, kids are messy when they're cooking, but this is definitely a kid-friendly recipe, or somebody that just wants to do something different, or you're having a tailgate Super Bowl party, whatever it might be, or a girls get together or a guys night out. There you go, fellas. An easy recipe for y'all. I'm telling y'all, this is gonna be awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna finish wrapping up the other ones, and I'm gonna meet y'all at the oven at 350. I got my hubby right here. He gonna make one of these for y'all. He been in the kitchen harassing me, right? Yeah, you've been harassing me, babe. So go ahead, because I know you love chicken. So go ahead, show the people what you do.
My piece of meat right
Oh,
here.
let me get some of that sauce for you. You want sauce on it?
Yeah, definitely put some of that sauce on it. I'll put the sauce in there.
Because I know you don't like them real hot.
I like them real hot, but that's all right. I'm going to spice it up tonight.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to take some of this sauce, right? Go ahead and lather it up real good. Get it nice and shiny for you. I'm going to take some of these jalapenos.
Oh, see, he getting bold. He getting bold.
Yes,
okay. Oh, I can't even do that.
I want some of that crunch, some of that bite.
Okay, then.
So I got my jalapenos on there. I got that sauce on there. I got my meat. Now I'm going to wrap it in this here. Somehow.
You don't want no cheese on it, babe?
Oh, yeah. I almost forgot my damn cheese. Mozzarella. Got to have that mozzarella. Boom.
Okay. You trying to go a little spicy?
Uh-huh. Hey, and my pepper jack. Pepper jack cheese on there. See that? Yeah. So I got my meat. I got my sauce. I got my doggone jalapenos. I'm going to wrap it up. Hold on a second. I know y'all can't see this yet. I just got to get it started because I ain't no cook.
It's all good, baby.
I ain't no cook, but I know what I like. So I'm going to wrap my doggone jalapenos up. I'm going to wrap it up real good. Yeah.
It's a little sticky. I've been telling them it's sticky.
Yeah, it's real sticky.
It's dope, babe. You doing good. That's what's up, baby.
It's all good.
There you go, babe. Go ahead.
Mummify.
Go ahead.
See
Go
that?
ahead, babe. I know, that's what I said. It looks like a mummy. Like it like you're wrapping up a mummy, right?
Get it nice and
see, you might have to pitch off a piece of that.
Now
hold
on a second, y'all.
Right?
Hold on a second, y'all. I'm gonna break this piece off right here. Bah! Break off. I'm gonna pinch it off. You can't pinch it. You gotta pinch it.
Pinch it.
I'm pinch that right there.
Now you need some.
Now see how it's all open right there.
Good though.
All nice and wrapped up like a baby. I'm gonna take this piece right here. I'm gonna pinch that too. Pinch it nice and close. Pinch it off. I'm gonna go ahead and seal it off.
You can take off some of that, babe.
Well, I don't care nothing about that. I don't want all
that. It's yours. Do what you want, babe.
This one right here is mine. I'm gonna pinch it off.
Too funny. Okay.
Nice and sealed off. Boom. There it is.
That's what's up.
There it is.
Good job, baby.
She wrapped up.
Good job.
All right, y'all.
So what we about to do now is in that oven that we set for 350, we about to put these mud suckers. Oh my gosh, we about to put them in the oven, y'all. We gonna let these bake at 350 for about 10 to 15 minutes or until golden brown. So I'm not gonna give you an exact time because your oven is gonna be different from my oven. We ain't got the same oven, so just watch it carefully. And we'll be right back. Everybody, what's going on? So we're back and just taking these out the oven, and this is what they are looking like. Let me see if I can show them to you guys. That's those buffalo in a blanket.
Yeah.
You're so silly. So we're going to cut one of these open, but I'm trying to let those sit for a second because they're really hot. And trust me, you don't want to bite one of those right now because that cheese will burn the whole inside of your mouth. No, you won't. Not today.
How about that thing?
No, sir. But I'm going to cut one of those open in 1 second. Okay, guys, so welcome back. I let those cool off a little bit. And there you go. Buffalo in a blanket. Okay? Yep, JustT got you. I ain't playing with you. Look at that, y'all. That looks so delicious. Come get a bite. I know you want some. Hear my whisper. Come get some. These are so easy and so fun to make, you guys. I swear, kids will love those. Like I said, you can still make this recipe even though you might not like spicy. It don't matter. Take out the spicy. Take it out. Add barbecue sauce where I put the hot sauce, or the buffalo sauce. Do something that's not spicy. Barbecue sauce or some honey Dijon mustard. Whatever it is that you might like to implement your flavors, all right? As always, y'all, I thank y'all so much for watching, and I hope you would like and subscribe to my videos, to my channel rather. Like and subscribe to my channel, yes. But y'all have a blessed night, all right? It's just T. I'm out, y'all. Come get some. I know you want some. Come get some. I know you want some. Come get some.